Hey folks, this is Dale with rivercountryland.com. We're out here on 9 Mile Ridge Road, right where Russell Hall Circle runs in a 9 Mile Ridge. We're looking at 3.1 acres, and that power pole right there, by my best guesstimation, is right here on this corner. And so you can see it runs down this way about 214 feet and then around the corner down there. So notable feature here, power line. And unfortunately, but fortunately, it runs right through the property, which is going to make it, fortunately, it's going to make it easy for somebody to get power here. It's going to be a little cheaper. You have to talk to North Arkansas Electric about that. Every person, the engineer has to approve all that. So that's something you have to talk about North Arkansas Electric about. They do have, North Arkansas Electric does have Next, which is an internet service. I hear it's great. I don't have it, but from everybody that I've talked to, they said it's awesome. So, but that's hearsay for me because I've never experienced it. But anyway, it's wooded on both sides, except for where it's cleared right there for the power line. 9 Mile Ridge Road is a well-traveled road. There is a car coming up the road, so I'm gonna duck out over here. I don't want to film them. Lots of variety of trees out here. Nice spot. I'm gonna go around the corner. I want to show you something down here. This is a pretty level piece of land. All my pieces of land, this might be the most level. Probably going to be the easiest to build. There's a big rock right there. It also has electric, and it doesn't have electric, but it's right there on the property. And down around the corner here, a little ways down the road, is a house place right there. You can see it. And they have utility water. So you have to jump through some hoops to get water turned on and get a meter and all that. I can't tell you a quote on that because it's different for every situation. I'd love to be able to quote you these utility numbers, but it's a per site basis. And I will tell you that I did have a customer go through the process and he spent about $3,000 getting the water turned on, which is not unreasonable if you're from other places where it's a lot more expensive. So trash services is, I think it's at $70 every 3 months out here. So you do have these utilities and stuff that are available on this property. I know a lot of people have asked me about those kinds of things. I sell a lot of off-grid land, and a lot of folks are like, I don't want to be off-grid. I don't want to be without water or electric. Here's your option right here. So this way, go that way, you go to Hardy, Spring River, you go down a little ways down the road and take a right and go down to Cherokee Village, South Fork River. And so that's about where we're at. North of here is Mammoth Spring. It's quite a ways north, probably talking about 40 minutes. So I'll have maps and prices and lots of information on the website at rivercountryland.com. My phone number that I've had forever and ever, my personal cell phone, is 870-955-0099. My email address, Dale at rivercountryland.com. There's a pretty nice big tree right there, oak tree. A lot of these are smaller trees. It's going to be a lot easier to clear a lot of that smaller stuff. Lots of places to put in a driveway. And like I said, it's fairly flat. You can, I say basically do what you want out here. You know, of course, there are laws. And I don't really want anybody to come out here just to break the law, but you can have a tiny house out here, or you can build a cabin. You can even pull up an RV right here, and I say that because I see them in this area, and they're able to get electricity turned on to them, and so it's an option for you folks who've asked me about properties with utilities. I think if you can see it in the video, I don't know if you can, but I think the property goes almost all the way down to that next power pole down there at the other side. So if you guys are unfamiliar, 3 acres, pretty good sized chunk of land. I used to mow 2 acres, and that was a lot. So you guys are interested, give me a call, 870-955-0099. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more properties like this. I will try to continue to provide folks these kinds of properties at affordable prices with financing. So I hope you guys, a beautiful day out here. I hope you guys are having a good day. Take care, and thanks for watching.